Alright guys, we just finished absolutely destroying these Warrior X Pros in a torture test. Now, mine actually still works.
Mine does not.
Yeah, part of it is we actually drilled a hole through the head. So let's take a look at the torture test footage. You do not want to miss this. What's up guys? Today we're gonna torture test this brand new Warrior X Pro. These are supposed to be really heavy duty, even more than the previous Warrior X. So let's go ahead and do something crazy to start. Now this actually has a 3-meter drop test rating, which is a meter more than the previous Warrior X. So of course we're just gonna throw it up in the air, have it hit the pavement, and see if it still turns on. So let's do this. Alright, turns on fine. Not bad. Of course it's fine. Let's see if we can get a little higher. Ooh. Okay, that was rough. Still turns on just fine. And now I'm just gonna kind of just throw it across the pavement a little bit. I'm gonna go bowling. Here we go. Let's check it out. Turns on just fine. We'll do that again. Okay, let's try it again. So, yep. Works just fine, goes to all modes. Up next, I've got the Warrior X Pro, a hammer and a drill, just like what we did to the Perrin. So let's see how this one does. Oh my. Hopefully you can see how hard I'm hitting it because it's literally flying in the air. Okay, let's take a look at it. All right, it's it's pretty beat up. I will say this: the Perrin, when we did the same thing, it was way more dented. This really doesn't have dents on it; it's just kind of scratched up, so that is impressive. And of course, still turns on just fine. All right, go the other direction. So I'll show you guys, I'm not in reverse. And we'll go the other direction again, and then we'll go again. Guys, I am pushing pretty hard, man. And you can see, I mean, I'm really getting in there, but okay, this is pretty tough, guys. I'm definitely finally starting to get in there, but I mean, it's pretty tough. Here, let's do it again. I mean, I'm starting to drill through pretty well. Let's keep going. There we go, I actually drilled all the way through. Take a look at that. There it is, drilled through the head. All right guys, my favorite test. We're gonna drag it behind the van. So here we go. All right, let's go. Looking pretty good so far. Okay. Of course, drilled by the pavement. But yeah, this one's just fine. Good to go. Go ahead. All right, so we drug it behind the car and that did all right, but we're gonna drag it behind the scooter just to make sure, okay? Here we go, guys. passed the scooter test, but now it needs to pass the car test. So of course, let's run over it with the van. All right, go ahead. All right, come on back. All right, let's check it out. And as expected, that really didn't do anything, to be honest with you. Tail cap is starting to get a little iffy, but it'll still turn on for me. So I have the light that we've been torture testing all day. This thing is totally beat up. So the icing on the cake is I'm going to do the ice test, where basically I'm just going to fill up this bag with water, leave the light on, and keep it in the freezer overnight, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna check on it and see if it's still turned on, and then hopefully just break it out of the ice and it'll still work. So let's go ahead and put the light here. We'll turn it on, actually we'll turn it on low mode. All right, so we got low mode. Put it in the bag, and then I'm gonna fill the bag up with water. That should be enough water. All right, and now we have it turned on here in the freezer, in the water. We'll just leave it like this, and we'll see what it looks like in the morning. All right, guys, it's been about 24 hours, so let's go ahead and open this up and see how we're doing. Okay, so it did turn off, but keep in mind, this is a light that we destroyed before even putting it in the freezer, but this is rock solid. So let's go outside, try and break this out of the ice and see if we can turn it back on. Now to make things more dramatic, it's now snowing outside, but let's go ahead and break this out of the ice. Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. We're getting there. All right, here we go. Let me keep getting the ice off of it. Okay. Well, the switch here is completely frozen. So let's try and defrost this light and see if we can actually get it back on once the switch itself isn't completely frozen. Okay, so it wasn't turning on. We defrosted it and I put it up to the charger, and the charger is actually turning red. So I thought, okay, it is charging now, so let's see if it works. So I took the charger off and look at that. It turns back on. So this is the same battery that we used. Everything's the same. All we did was just put it under water, defrost the switch. Guys, look at that tail cap. That is amazing. Look at the front bezel. Ooh boy, this thing took a beating. Still turning on. Thanks a lot for checking out this torture test footage. Please don't try this at home. These lights do have batteries in them, and we don't recommend torturing your flashlights on purpose, but we did definitely want to show that these new Warrior X Pros can take an absolute beating and still keep chugging along. Definitely go to olightstore.com starting this Friday, January 31st, for a one-day sale up to 40% off on these in 3 different colors. We've got the black, OD green and desert tan finish, and 40% off bundled with the i5T, which we are donating all of the i5T revenue to help with the coronavirus outbreak in China. Thanks a lot, guys. Head to the link down below in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content, and we will see you guys on the next one.